Hi everyone, Meteorologist Chester Lampkin here. We are on the Weather Watch Alert and we are streaming live right now. For the next several minutes, I'm going to be talking about the rain that's moving in. I don't know if the director's still back there, if he can hear me. If you could switch the audio source so I could hear that instead of the programming. Just a real quick note here. We're going to be tracking this Weather Watch Alert, thank you, Director, throughout the entire day. Mary's in today. Caitlin and Topper will also be tracking this rain for you. So stay right here to WUSA 9 as we're watching this rain throughout the day here. So this is the radar. If you're watching this stream a little bit later, this is about 8 in the morning and the rain had barely made it into the metro. In fact, it's more like light showers at this time for parts of Prince George's, Montgomery, Loudoun, and Frederick County, and then a steady and at times a little bit heavier rain, including this little batch of downpour activity moving through Front Royal and Berryville at this 8 o'clock hour. You can see farther west, periods of rain, heavy at times, or moderate at times, I should say, out towards Romney, Cumberland, and over towards the Oakland area, again, in far western Maryland. If you're doing any travel this morning, driving across Interstate 68, 81, or 70, or Route 50, Route 40, any of those, 340 as well, off to the west of Washington, that's where it's going to be damp early this morning. There could be some slowdowns and issues throughout the morning hours here. And even here in the metro, we'll be tracking rain getting in closer to the metro here over the next couple of hours. So right now, just light showers from McLean over to Potomac, Reston, Herndon, and then on the top side of the Beltway, that's where the bulk of the shower activity is. Basically from the exit from the Beltway to Bethesda and over towards NIH through Silver Spring, back over to the College Park, Hyattsville area, and down through Cheverly, and right on to just barely getting in towards Largo, some sprinkles there, and then some light showers in Bowie at this time. But then you go farther south in Prince George's County, Upper Marlboro's dry, Clinton is dry, and most of Fairfax is dry. Again, it's just that western end of Fairfax from Tyson's back through Reston there along the Dulles Greenway and Virginia Route 7. That's where a lot of the shower activity is, but the bulk of the metro generally dealing with dry skies for now. That will change over the next couple of hours. I'm going to show you that timing on the Futurecast here in just a couple minutes, so stay close. All right, so on the wide view north and west of town, you can see that steady but light rain in around Rockville, Germantown, over to Poolesville. Here's Leesburg, down through Aldie and South Riding, and back into the Sterling area as well. In fact, right over Dulles, some light rain at this time. Percival, the rain's picked up in intensity just a little bit. We've got light showers as well in around Brunswick and farther west towards Charlestown, Harpers Ferry. That ride on 340 from Winchester, Berryville, and then through Charlestown, Harpers Ferry, and up to Frederick, that's going to be a little sluggish because of the rain, so take it easy out there. Kids heading out to the bus stop in Martinsburg, Winchester, and up through Hagerstown, Keysville area. Yeah, you're dealing with a steady rain right now. Umbrellas will be necessary for sure for these areas west of D.C. So this does include some of the metro. You guys here into Frederick County and back into Loudoun County, steady and widespread rain. Thurmont, it's a bit of a soggy start, and out to Mount Airy as well. So we're going to be watching this rain throughout the rest of this morning. It gradually fills in across Metro Washington, so everyone in the metro will be experiencing rain at the end of this morning to midday. Temperatures will also continue to inch downwards. A far cry from the 80s we experienced yesterday. It was super warm here. Yeah, today just 50s and even some upper 40s by late afternoon and early into the evening hours. If you're out later today at all, rain gear, umbrella, jacket, something to keep you dry as best you can. If you got to cycle to and from work or running errands, you need that rain gear as well, and those walk into the bus or to the metro stations. This is the view right now here in D.C., and again, it's dry downtown for the most part, maybe a couple sprinkles, but overall, we're dry downtown. It's just areas north and west of us. That's where the bulk of the rain is. And Futurecast's pretty much onto it. I'm going to show you a couple different models to kind of time things out here. This is the high resolution model. This one updates every hour. So we're getting fresh data all the time, which is cool about this model. And it's pretty much onto it. It's what we call initializing well, where we have some moderate rain north and west of D.C. That's what these flicks of orange and red would be, just indicative of some downpour activity here. Not expecting any strong or severe thunderstorms this morning at least, and the chance for severe weather is pretty low next couple of days, but it cannot be ruled out as we've already had some severe thunderstorm warnings across the area. Yesterday evening there was some severe thunderstorm warnings, but none of that this morning. It's more of a steady and at times moderate and at times heavy rain. Romney, Hancock, Hagerstown, Martinsburg, Winchester, up to Leesburg, and over to Rockville, Gaithersburg, and trying to get into Metro Baltimore as well. As we head into the later part of the morning, this is 11 o'clock. You can see there's the rain in Metro Washington. It's now made it as far south as Woodbridge and perhaps even Triangle, Dale City, and farther south towards Quantico Base, and maybe as far south as La Plata, certainly up through Brandywine and down through the Clinton area, and maybe as far south and east as Chesapeake Beach and North Beach as well, and then to the eastern shore. But you're still dry much of St. Mary's County, so I don't expect much for you guys, even through about 11 or midday. Same with Fredericksburg, Spotsylvania County, most of Stafford County, and down through Culpeper, Orange, those areas south and west, and even Luray. I don't see you guys getting a ton. Not until after 12 o'clock, that's when showers do try to scoot in towards Luray and Culpeper. Maybe one or two have made it as far south as La Plata, Fredericksburg, where you're still in the 60s. But the metro, scattered showers at this time here, according to the high-resolution modeling. We still are seeing scattered showers 2 to 3 o'clock this afternoon. And even at 4 or 5 o'clock, there may be a few showers around. I think at this time there will be more showers farther south than what the model is indicating, but we'll keep an eye on it, and some light showers north and west. Notice it's not that heavy later in the afternoon, and then late towards evening, we start to pop some showers and even a few thunderstorms. Look at these downpours here on the modeling. Again, south of D.C. will be the focusing area from the evening on. Through about midnight tonight. So that's something we'll be tracking for you. At 9 o'clock, still some rain in the metro with some downpours not far from Fredericksburg, west of there, down through the Orange area, much of Orange County and the Stafford and County and parts of Spotsylvania County. Also some moderate, maybe even some downpours in around the Shenandoah Valley and out to Petersburg as well in West Virginia. And then late in the evening, we're still dealing with some scattered showers across the area. Now, this is a different model. This is our in-house model. We call it the graph. And I just want to show you this. It kind of has a similar timing to this activity, bringing in that rain to Metro Washington over the next couple of hours. Not quite to D.C. just yet. Maybe some light showers, but more moderate and maybe even a little heavy downpour activity. Mount Airy, Clarksburg, Leesburg, and upper parts of Prince William County. So up towards Bull Run and perhaps down through the exit over from Gainesville here. That Gainesville exit, that area there along 66. And out through Warrenton. This is 9 o'clock. It does try to bring some showers south. I don't think they make it as far south as Fredericksburg or La Plata, but certainly some shower activity getting into Prince George's County and the rest of Fairfax, Prince William, and parts of Charles County, maybe even as far south as Culpeper. Here's midday, and again, the bulk of the shower and rain, steady rains really right over D.C., and at times it could be light to moderate, and then the afternoons more scattered showers. See how it brings rain south? The other model didn't do that, but I do think a few showers may get as far south as Fredericksburg and over towards Patuxent River, Mechanicsville, California, and Leonardtown by the later afternoon hours, 2, 3 o'clock. And then this has scattered showers across D.C. and much of the metro, much of the DMV really for the evening. I think there will be a little bit more down here, farther south than what the modeling is showing, and then it does try to dry us out later this evening. There will be extended dry time overnight. This model takes you all the way to Sunday. So tomorrow morning, we'll probably wake up to some patchy drizzle or some shower activity 5, 6, 7 in the morning, and then towards 8, 9 to 10 o'clock, we'll get a batch of showers, maybe even a little thunder with this. We'll have to watch this carefully because this is a warm front nudging through. These warm fronts can have what we call elevated thunderstorms with them. So Miri will be in tracking this for you. She'll let you know if there's any stronger thunderstorms with this. It's not impossible for us to get some gusty thunderstorms out of this kind of activity. And then we'll see a long period of dry weather once that passes through. Much of Saturday afternoon actually will end up being kind of nice. And we may even see a little sunshine here. And then towards Saturday evening, there may be an isolated shower or two as the cold front sweeps through here. Not a true cold front because the cold air lags behind. So on Sunday, we'll probably shoot up into the 60s to nearly 70 here on Sunday. Beautiful sunny day on Sunday and rain-free skies. That'll be the pick of the weekend. Okay, and then I'm going to take you through this last Futurecast model. Again, similar story here. It brings shower activity to the metro here by 9, 10 till 11 o'clock here. And it's pretty widespread for D.C., but it keeps areas south of town dry. And this one has the fronts analyzed on it, so you can see the cold front sweeping through the area. That colder air will spill in even as far south as Ladysmith and Spotsylvania and Colonial Beach, and even all the way down through southern Maryland by 1, 2 o'clock this afternoon. Notice scattered showers In the metro, up to Baltimore, back to Hagerstown, and up and down that Shenandoah Valley. Here's 3 o'clock, similar story. Showers across the area, and it's brought showers as far south as Fredericksburg, maybe down to Leonardtown and Mechanicsville as well. Down south on 95, over all the way to Ladysmith. So if you're doing some travel on 95, you know 95 can always be a mess, especially south of D.C., but especially this afternoon, there could be some issues because of the downpours. Please take it easy on the area roads and just kind of keep up to date with the weather. You can check our app. We'll have the latest radar and forecast throughout the day. This is 6 o'clock, and this is why I like this particular model. This is an older version of that high-resolution model and has a lot of shower activity south of town, and I think that is the more likely scenario towards the evening hours. But that doesn't mean D.C. is going to be dry by any stretch of the imagination. But I'd say the focusing area will be across the Virginia suburbs and southern Maryland, with some showers lingering in the rest of the metro and up towards Hagerstown and Winchester, Martinsburg. Tomorrow morning, this particular model does have that shower drizzle activity in the area to start. So it may be a little foggy, drizzly to start the day on Saturday, 5, 6, 7 in the morning. And then this also has that line of showers and possibly thunder showers moving through on Saturday morning. And again, 8, 9, 10 o'clock. And we don't often see severe weather at this time, but can't rule out a squally, gusty thunderstorm at this time. So we'll be watching and tracking that for you as well. If we do have severe weather, we send you those alerts, push alerts from the WUSA 9 app. You can have those sent straight to your phone. So make sure if you don't already have the app, you can get it both Android and on the iOS platform, the Apple platform. That's the warm front, by the way, so I know it's analyzed way back here, but these elevated showers and thunderstorms appear to be heading into the area before the warm front arrives. Front races through pretty quickly, though, so by late afternoon, it's already east of Delaware. So we'll be warmer on Saturday afternoon, and I think our temperatures, while we're forecasting low 60s, if we break out in some sun, we're going to race upward quickly, sort of like what we saw yesterday when we hit 80. So we could easily achieve mid-upper 60s tomorrow if we can get some sunshine. Cold front comes through with very isolated showers on Saturday evening, and then that should clear out. And that's the end of any rain chances. Sunday looks like a beautiful day, as I mentioned. And with a strong westerly breeze, that'll push the temperatures upwards, 60s, and we think 70s achievable here in D.C. So we went ahead and left the forecast at 70. That's what Topper and Caitlin had last night, so I went ahead and just left it there. I think it's a very much achievable for us to get to 70, so expect a fantastic weather day on Sunday, certainly the pick of the weekend. Okay, just a little preview of Monday, by the way. That's where this map stops. And yeah, you can see a little bit of green here in the DMV, so there could be an isolated shower, maybe some sprinkle or drizzle activity here on the heels of a colder easterly breeze that sets up. So that westerly, that really can really warm you up around here. That's the case on Sunday. The winds become more east-northeasterly. That's a cold wind coming off of the still very cold ocean with water temperatures 40s and 50s, so that'll bring us down back into the 50s, around 60 on Monday. So expect a cooler day. Not cold, but certainly cooler. Okay, the amount of rain. Haven't even talked about that. This is that in-house model I was talking about, the graph. This is the rain total between now and Sunday. This does not include rain that's already fallen. So this is just from this moment until Sunday. This is a computer-generated forecast, and notice that it has almost an inch of rain in many locations. Looks like some of the heaviest stuff will be up into the mountains, the Potomac Highlands, and out towards the Allegheny Mountains. But we could end up somewhere between 3/4 of an inch to an inch. Winchester, Leesburg, Frederick, Thurmont, Gaithersburg, Clarksburg, and Rockville, and right on through much of Fairfax County, Arlington, D.C., Alexandria as well, and a good chunk of Prince George's County. You'll be in that same range there. With lesser amounts farther south, you won't see quite as much rain, but still much needed rain. We're dry here so far this year, running a deficit of 3+ inches, almost 4 inches. So we could use a little bit of rain here. Fredericksburg, you'll probably get about ½ an inch, probably about the same in places like La Plata and farther south over towards Leonardtown. Okay, so we'll scatter in this rain for the rest of today. Rain actually moves in late morning, but again, steady rains late morning, midday, and then we'll scatter in showers, meaning there will be some dry periods at time late afternoon in through the evening hours, and temperatures are going to be chilly, so make sure you layer up here before you head out here on this Friday. And And a quick look at that 7-day forecast. You can see temperatures here will be in the 60s. Well, we've already hit the 60s today, I should say. We'll see falling temperatures for the rest of the day, so we may have to lower that number on the 7-day forecast. But the idea is that we're going to be seeing cooler temperatures through the rest of the day with periods of rain and showers. And then heading to Saturday, a period of morning shower activity before things dry out later on Saturday into the afternoon hours with very little in the way of rain. And a quick one last look at the radar. We're going to be watching this area of showers, maybe some downpours here. Again, now approaching South Riding out towards just north and west of Warrenton and west of Gainesville, west of Bull Run at this time. That's that steady rain that will be moving into the metro. So over the next couple of hours, we'll be watching and tracking that for you. Again, Mary's in today. So is Caitlin and Topper. They are here throughout the day right here on WUSA 9. So stay with us. We'll see you a little bit later on as we continue to track our Weather Watch Alert.